So guys, we need to chat. I have a lot of things on my mind that we need to go through about next year, car-wise. So let's chat about cars. Now next year I'm going to be buying something for the channel. Not like the last previous builds where I've bought it in a rush and not really thought about it and then had to sell it because of lack of space, time and money. This is going to be something that I actually want to chat to you guys about, and I want it to be a mutual decision for all of us to sort of get along with, if that makes sense. Also, this is the first time that I'll be using the G7X right where it is right there, so you're actually on a tripod in the passenger seat at the moment, so hopefully this comes out exactly how I want it to. But anyway, let's crack on with a little discussion about cars. So you all know I've got the GS300 at the moment, the car that I'm driving right now. Fantastic daily, I absolutely love this car to death, but I don't feel it's, you know, exciting enough for the channel, considering the cars that I review and, you know, have on the channel. For me, the person that, you know, makes the videos and stuff, to be driving a relatively normal car around isn't really good enough. I sort of came to that sort of thought the other day, looking at the car and thinking, yeah, that's such a nice car, but no one's interested in it. No one cares about this car. Don't get me wrong, an Unsung Hero is a fantastic, unbelievably beautiful to drive. The, you know, the price of it is unbelievable, but unfortunately for the internet, it's just not cool enough, let's be honest. So I want to get onto the discussion with you guys especially about the next chapter of FYD and what I should buy. Hey, that was good. So heavy braking, we can't do that. Are you guys all right? So realistically, I only want one car. I can't be asked for having two cars. If I'm honest, at the moment, I haven't got the space for another car. I don't really want to keep it on the road outside someone's house. I don't want to rent a unit just to have another car in. Although that would be exciting, don't get me wrong, I just unfortunately don't have the time, space, money to actually do something like that. So that brings me on to this discussion. Now, I still want a nice daily. I like driving a nice, comfortable, easy to use automatic car around all day. Because at the end of the day, I've got a lot of bits and bobs to do in the day. Going to shoots, going here, going there. So realistically, I need an automatic, nice, comfy car in the day. Now, although this GS is getting, you know, 26, 27 mpg, which I can, you know, that's not a problem. I'm starting to feel like I need something a little bit more economical. Economical meaning that, you know, I want to see 40, maybe 50 mpg. Realistically, I'd love to double that 26 mpg figure, if I'm honest, just to save money in the long run for other things, instead of spending it on petrol all day long. That's the only drawback really, is the 26 to 27 mpg around town, which isn't too bad, don't get me wrong. I know people will be getting a lot less in smaller cars and stuff, but with the amount of mileage I'm doing these days, it's starting to hack at me a little bit. Obviously, I drive a lot of cars these days and I can pick out fantastic cars to spend your money on, don't get me wrong, but for myself, I'm a little bit picky and I want to leave it up to you guys. I want to sort of give the responsibility over to someone else, and I think I'd get a better perspective as to what I want to see on the channel through you guys, because that's, at the end of the day, who I want to benefit. I want to benefit you guys by showing you videos of a car you actually want to see rather than a car you don't. So, do I have two cars? That's the big thing, because obviously I don't really want two cars. I'd rather just one really nice one, but my version of a nice car isn't exciting enough. It will be some diesel, maybe hybrid big car, you know, 4-door, big enough boot, all that sort of, maybe an estate, you know, but it's not going to be exciting enough. It's not going to have a massive engine. It's not going to be, you know, an AMG or an RS4 or whatever. It's not going to be something like that, because unfortunately I cannot stand the MPG figure driving around all the time. And that's the reality. I need something that's a little bit more economical, I think. And you know, the tax, yeah, this is 300 quid a year if you're paying monthly like I do on the tax, but realistically, I, you know, look at cars and I think, oh, this is 30 quid a year to tax. Just think you've got an extra 200 odd quid just in your back pocket because you're not paying the tax on that car. That's what I want to sort of do. But again, I don't want a crap car. I don't want something that people don't want to see. I want something that you guys will actually be interested in. The first car, the daily driver, it has to be something big enough to take, you know, the crazy car anywhere, to drive anywhere, put all the clothing in, come to you guys, you know, and something that you want to see. 4-door or an estate, it doesn't really matter to me. Estate would actually be quite nice, but to be honest, I can't find too many. it's bumpy up here. Too many estates that I'm actually genuinely interested in. I'm sort of a VIP fanboy where I really like four-door big black cars, which is so stupid. Unfortunately, that's what I'm into, and I have been for a long time. There's an Evo estate. Oh, we should buy that. That would be sick. But then the MPG and the fixing it, maybe not. Anyway, that's what I mean. You see these cars and you think, damn, that'd be so cool. And straight away with me, unfortunately, I see the drawbacks. I see the fact that it's going to be, you know, relatively low on the old MPG side. It's going to want servicing all the time. It's going to want this, it's going to want that. I want something that I can sort of run everywhere in, do silly mileage a week, you know, come and see you guys at shows, come to, you know, shoot your cars and stuff. So let's get down to it. The first car realistically has to be comfortable. That's my big thing. This Lexus is the most comfortable car I've ever driven. So I want something on the same sort of level, something that is quite nice to drive. It's big enough to throw clothing, crazy carts, all your mates in the back. Got the good MPG side as well. I don't want something sub 40 MPG, I'm gonna say it because I wouldn't sell this if I wasn't trying to get a better MPG figure. Do you know what I mean? I have actually looked at the hybrid version of this and I like it, but I don't want the same car. I want to try something else. If you've been part of this channel for long enough, you'll know that I've, you know, swapped and changed my cars around quite a lot. And I'm in no rush to sell this, don't get me wrong. I just feel like you guys want to see me driving something else. I've just got this feeling. So we've covered what I want in the car. Budget-wise, I would like to be around £5,000 to £7,000. Realistically, I can't go get finance or go and get, you know, a lease car or anything because one, I don't really want one. I had a look at one, I'm not really interested. I don't want a monthly figure for a car if I'm honest, and if I was driving a brand new white Mercedes round diesel, that's not in keeping with the channel, is it? Let's be honest. So I want something that, you know, is a bit funny really. It's a funny thing to ask, I think. I want this car, probably this new, you know, a relatively new car, but has value for money, so it's done its depreciating. It was expensive when it came out, but it's done its depreciating. So the second car now, obviously a lot of people will know I had the S13, which I sold, you know, a couple of months ago now, for very good reasons. I didn't like the car. I thought it was slung together terribly by the last owner, and it was, you know, I didn't want to put all my money into something that was a rust bucket, that wasn't running right, that it just wasn't worth my time. And I know it's something that you guys probably would have wanted to see, but there's a very thin line between what I want and what I should do. And, you know, wanting a drift car is great, but realistically, do I want to put all of my hard-earned money into something that I'm going to crash into a wall? Something that's just not as race car as that. I want something that is just a good laugh. And I look back at some of my videos and think, you know, what would I want to buy after driving and seeing the videos that I've actually produced? I think a lot of people out there would want to see a Honda for the channel, so that's something I've been looking at. You know, Hondas are fantastic value in my opinion. They're fantastic B-roaders, and I think it would be something that, you know, that you guys would definitely want to see on the channel. But I'm open to anything if I'm honest. I want to know what you guys want to see. The people that are watching this video, I want to see what you want to see. If I'm gonna have two cars, what should the second car be? What do you actually want me to build on a budget? No ridiculous engine swaps, you know, no ridiculous price, you know, all that sort of business. I want something that you guys at home can actually go and buy and actually modify and actually come with me on the, you know, journey of, you know, just modifying a little car that is cheap to modify, have a good laugh in. You know, what should it be? And obviously there's going to be a couple of people out there that are like, oh, why don't you just go and get your dream car? Tell me in the comment section, what should I do? What do you want to see? So guys, just leave a comment in the comment section. I'll read all the comments on this video and I'll get back to you, as many people as I can on this one, because it's something I'm really passionate about, is the next stage of the channel and what you guys actually want to see, rather than just me going out spending money on something that is not relatable to the channel. So guys, make sure you like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section below. I will get back to you. Tell me what you want to see, because I want to know your thoughts. Cheers guys.